Good afternoon, wherever you are. Thank you very much for joining this broadcast. Um, if you are new to my YouTube channel, I want you to kindly asking you to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that every time I'm live, you should be the first person to get the notification and then you follow the program. So, Happy New Year once more, compliments of the season. Remember to mask up and also follow the health guidelines, COVID health guidelines. Now, on the program today, I want to talk about My Life Matters. Now, when you talk about My Life Matter, it is a program I'll be airing or I'll be using to campaign for to seek solutions or to give solutions to problems in our societies that we face daily, some of which consists of abortion. I know much has not been talked about abortion. Many theories have been developed to talk about abortion. Many theories have been developed to talk about GBV. Many theories have been developed to talk about different social problems that we face in our daily lives. But now I feel it is my right also and also within my powers to talk about some of these social problems that we are facing in our societies so that people can stop whatever they are going through, some of which is alcoholism, some of which is drug abuse in general, and other things that our society is facing. Recently, we have noticed that there are a lot of killings that are going on in our societies amongst the youths and also the elderly people, married and those who are not married. Now, when we look at, we just try to look at some of the things that may lead to those relationship breakups, and also maybe some factors which consist of alcoholism and maybe peer pressure. Let me talk about My Life Matter in this way. For sure, my friends out there, you should know that my life matters. So does yours. Now, what does it mean when we say my life matter? My life matter in the sense that I have to choose the best things that will safeguard my life. Now, for instance, I take alcohol when taken, it is going to lose consciousness. You are not going to make good judgment. Even in a simple argument, you will resort to do something that is terrible, such as committing murder, committing a crime, killing your friend because you have disagreed on one or two things. Now, mostly this is happening because we do not have people to talk to us about the dangers of some of these things, such as alcohol. I advocate for alcoholism to be one of the factors that might be leading in several criminal activities in our country. I would like you also to take part and be part. Now, one of the factors I've gathered so far, which has made a lot of people to maybe take alcohol, things to entertain them, to keep them busy, such as work. Maybe they are not learning, are learning those drugs. Others, they have got problems, poverty, and they resort to taking these drugs, thinking that maybe at some point, if somebody has got different people, they think when they take alcohol, they are going to be all right. Things like this, which is not true, because you can at that moment you will forget about your problems, but when you become sober, the problem still remains. So all what you need to do is to stay away from these things because they have claimed main life. So recently we heard about a husband killing the wife, or the husband, or the husband to be the fiancé killing the other person. Somebody was poured water on the husband. Reasons are that they had a marital dispute. Now, you see, if you take alcohol and they sense until they don't make sense. Sense of humor and reasoning has already been distorted. As a result, their arguments results into those manda. We have to make sure that we come if in all what we can to make sure that we sensitize people that when one life is lost, millions of lives have also been disturbed. Generations have been cut, that is in one life. So it is good to safeguard each person's life and also make sure that we protect ourselves from these bad vices. Now, how can you do this? Number one, you need to find yourself a group of people that are doing something good, better than what you are doing. Even those who consider themselves they're educated, you may find that they're the people who are in forefront committing these crimes because they took liquor, because they right position, because of the things they have taken. So let's make good choices so that we value our lives. When we value our lives, or when we know the importance of the person's life or one's life, we are not going to resort to doing wrong things at the expense of losing one's life. So I want to encourage you that some people commit suicide or they do those things because the society has rejected them. Take for instance, a young girl was to give that person guidance, that person protection, a way out, and support. They tell them they do not want them to be near, or they reject them, or sometimes they reject the pregnancy in terms of abortion. So, what this person is going to think is just aborting. Now, when you abort a person or you abort your pregnancy, as I said earlier on, your life matters, my life matters, and also our lives matter. Now, because each person's life matters, even the newborn baby or the unborn baby's life matters because that is a generation uh, that is in waiting. So aborting means you have aborted a generation, and you are going to be judged, or somebody is gonna pay for the action taken now. Now, at some point, you find it very difficult even to have the people or to have children because you have aborted many. But I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming even those, for instance, they give you a pregnancy and they refuse their responsibilities, meaning that somehow, if you have not talked to a person to counsel you, you resort to that, which is not again a solution. So, what am I trying also to say to my fellow folks in my sex? Once you give somebody a pregnancy, please take responsibility. You should not give the responsibility of whatever you did to one person. Away from that one, the parents should also take responsibilities, because certain times decisions that we can make now, they may affect this person's life. No wonder you find that no, this person has committed suicide. We do not know the reasons. Maybe it could be that there was an argument where somebody denied responsibilities to take responsibilities. Somebody was rejected, and then because they were rejected, they resort to aborting, which is not even being encouraged. Your life matters, so is mine. Make sure that you take each life and also consider each life as important as yours. You lose one life, you lose a generation. So we will continue engaging you on this matter and make sure that each one of us takes responsibility or take responsible decisions as they engage in their social lives. Stay away from a group influence, because your friends are taking something or are doing something. That does not mean you should also do the same. If your friend is taking liquor, make sure that you stay away from that. It will cost your life. Many people are suffering from kidney and also liver as well as lung diseases, or simply say chronic respiratory diseases. Do you know why? Because they take their lives in one way or the other. Because of that, it is costing them money now. Their organs have been destroyed by drinking too much beer, drinking too much alcohol. Some, it's not their lives, it's not their organs, but it has put them into places where they're not supposed to be, such as prisons. Some are in prisons because they did not make a good choice. So it is up to you to value your life. Some have contracted diseases that are incurable because they joined a group or they were influenced to do something which they are not supposed to do. As a result, they have found themselves in an awkward position where they can't defend themselves. So, all what I can say is that your life matters and you are supposed to take care of your life. Remember to also take care of somebody's life. Once you lose one person's life, you have lost next time. Remember to subscribe to YouTube channel.